let me know if you can hear me. All right, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know on your side if you can hear me. All right, welcome guys. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Can somebody just give me a feedback right there? If you can give me a feedback, it will be great. Please give me a feedback from there. If you can hear me, you can hear me on YouTube. Please let me know. If you can hear me on YouTube, please let me know. You can hear me on YouTube. If you can hear me on Facebook also, I mean on Instagram, please let me know. Oluwato Singh, thank you very much for that. Mikey, thank you very much. I'm expecting somebody, I'm waiting for somebody on YouTube to respond. If you can hear me, please let me know. Waiting for someone there. All right, somebody said volume is low. Not sure why the volume is low. Let me check it. Let me check input. Okay. How about now? How about now? Audio on YouTube is bad. Sound very poor. How about now? Can you hear me better? Okay. So much better. Okay. Thank you very much, Kemi. Chilled power. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go. Let's go quickly. Let's go quickly. Let's go quickly without wasting any time anymore. Now, mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. And this is actually to teach a lot of people to be careful. Yeah, be careful. I come online here to talk about these things, not because I want to scare you. It's just because I want you to be careful. Be aware that there are so many wicked people in this life. And I'm going to start like this. I am not saying don't have side chicks. I'm not. It all depends on you, how you want to manage it. I'm not saying that. All right. If you want to go and have a side chick, you can do it if you want. Nobody will stop you from doing it. Nobody. It's just that you need to be aware of the challenges and danger associated with it. Will you be able to cope or you will not be able to cope? Do you understand what could happen later down the road or not? Do you know how much money will be involved in you having a wife and having a side chick at the same time? Do you know how much money you will be investing? How much of time you will be investing? How much of support you have to be investing to invest? Will the side chick understand the rules of that relationship or not? Will that person understand the rules and of that relationship or not? Sometimes you may be thinking a woman should know that okay, this relationship is a secret relationship, and this relationship We are both in it to help each other. And this is not because I want to destroy my present marriage. And you should understand. Do you think women will? Do you think so? Now, before you jump into it, you must count the cost. And how much of explanations are you going to do? Because women, they don't just go into relationship. They go to relationship just because they need somebody. And they want to have that for themselves or to themselves. So if you don't know, you better know right now. Okay? There is nobody that wants to be a side chick forever. Everybody is praying for them to have their home, their home, and their home. And this is this point where I am right now. I want to say this. I really don't understand because I want to be truthful. Let's forget about Christianity for 1 minute. Forget about Christianity for 1 minute right now. And I want you guys to be truthful with me right here. Be truthful. Just for once. Just be truthful. Don't fool yourself. Because I see a lot of comments on my page and I tell myself, this person is just fooling himself or fooling herself. Let's just be real for one time. For one time. Let's be real. Why is it that a side chick should be jealous of the wife that is at home? Why? Why should that happen? Just asking. Let's just be truthful. Let's just be truthful here. Okay? I always believe that a side chick is supposed to put herself in the shoe of the wife at home. Will you allow anybody to do what you're doing to your own husband? So think about that. Forget about Christianity of we saying that people shouldn't do it or they should do this or I want to do it or I won't do it. Or Christianity is saying what is the Bible saying? Let's forget about that for a minute. Let's connect to mindset. Are you supposed to, you're going into a relationship with a guy and you know that this guy is married and you understand that he's actually not going to be 100% available to me. You are inside of the relationship right now, you're now fighting and you are now angry, you are now jealous, and then you fight the man. Well, why did you post your wife's picture? Why should you post it? And da 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 da. Then you start trouble. Every time he comes to your house, then you threaten him. And you say, oh yeah, I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to do this. Think about that stuff. Just think. Just think. Just think about it. If you are not a side chick material, say it in the first place. I am not a side chick material. I cannot stay by myself. I need attention all the time. I will call you. I need you to come. You must come. You must see me. You have to come and eat here. You have to sleep here. You have to do this here and stuff. If you know that is who you are, then you are not supposed to be a side chick. Don't even venture into being a side chick because you are not created to be. A side chick is somebody who realized that this man is married, we are in relationship together, I cannot always have him. I cannot always have him. I cannot be jealous of his wife. He will take his wife to parties. If we both meet at the party, I will walk away and leave him alone. There is no room for you being jealous. He's dancing with his wife. He's kissing his wife. He's going to get food for his wife. He's doing all this for his wife. You can never be jealous. So if you know I will be jealous, I cannot stick it when another woman is around you, then you are not a side chick material. Don't even try it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And you know that you women are always the one that always want to start the trouble. Always want to start the trouble. I'm going to be truthful to you guys. Always want to start the trouble. The guy is not available. He never said to you, oh, I want to divorce my wife. The both of you actually met and you realized, oh, we like each other. All right, let's kick it. Now let's kick it. And once you're kicking it, you let it stay like that. You cannot bend the rules. You can't bend the strategy. You can't have a strategy. You can't have a plan. You can't have nothing. So always put yourself in the shoe of the woman that is in the house. Will you love another woman to damage your relationship? That's how you do it. So you think about that stuff. Sorry, I'm not available. So you think about it, you know? And it's because every one of us wants to be a Christian. We want to actually fulfill the law in front of everybody. But behind the scene, we don't want to obey the law. Personally, I always believe that you should make your own rules and follow your rules. All right? Don't let anybody hold you down. It's your happiness, it's your joy, it's your life. You need to enjoy it. You must to enjoy it. But as you're making the rules, make the rules well. Let it be properly stated up that this is what I'm doing. Do you agree? Do you want this? All right? So, just being truthful. I'm not saying it's ideal. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm only telling you if you do it with that understanding of I know what I want, I know what I'm doing. If you are a woman and you are actually going in to become a side chick, you need to understand that man is not your horn. It's not your horn. Doesn't matter how you do it. I had a case like that. The side chick was buying clothes, was even giving him money, was taking him on trips. All right? He gave him money to pay his car note, his insurance. Just because you're doing that doesn't mean that you will now take over him. You still need to stay in that side chick zone. There's a side chick zone. You have to stay there. Don't get pregnant for a man who is your side piece without his consent. Don't just call him up and say, Dimeji, congratulations. That's a kilo ṣẹlẹ̀. Òun wá flower bí mi ò rí. Lọ check ẹ̀yìnkùlé. Ìran nǹkan oṣù mò ń wá tí mi ò rí. Wá tí nǹkan oṣù bá wá nǹkan oṣù lọlé. Go to nǹkan oṣu's house. Don't give him a surprise and say, oh yeah, I'm going to use a baby to tie him down. That's wickedness. Some of you will have forgotten the state where you are when you guys met. And that position was, okay, you are actually devastated. And then both of you found each other and you feel like, okay, I'll rely on you for now, maybe until I find somebody else. And you guys both agree to that. And once you guys are entered of it, and if he's a good guy, and he's a nice guy, and he's doing everything to please you, please don't change your mind. Don't say because he's a good guy, I'm going to take him for myself. That's the guy that will kill you. That guy will kill you. I'm telling you, he will kill you. You don't want him. You don't. All right. So the issue here is that if you now, as a man, now think in your head that I want to have a side chick, you must understand the position of a side chick. A side chick is not your wife. Okay? It's not your wife. You need to understand that. She's a person too. She's someone you care about. If you fall in love with her, that's good. But you still need to understand, okay, that she is not your wife. Uh, the first person you are responsible to is your wife. The wife must first of all be satisfied, must be taken care of before you even think about somebody that is outside. And this is where a lot of men miss it. You have that appetite to have a side chick. You have that push that you want somebody else outside. Okay? But you cannot, because of that, now ridicule the woman in the house. I'm being truthful here. I'm not bringing Christianity into this. Please don't look at me as Pastor Sholao. Don't look at me and say, oh, but Pastor Shola, you are Pastor Shola. Why are you saying this? I'm being truthful here. Just want to be truthful. I'm a human being like everybody. I'm just being truthful. Just want to be truthful one time again today. One time again today. If you guys love hypocrisy, I don't want to be an hypocrite. I know what is going on the street, and I want to be able to teach so that you guys will be careful what you're doing outside. Because I know you. I know you guys. And you guys will believe it too. I'm telling you the truth here. It's the truth I'm saying here. I'm telling you, this is the truth. Forget about going to church. Forget about listening to preaching. Forget about all that stuff. Human beings, we are all human beings. And don't forget, we are animals. All right? Behavior wise, character wise, everybody's looking at you and say, something's wrong. And stuff. But we know ourselves. We know that we are humans. We go to church to lift the holy hand, but once we get to the house, the body demands for something that is contrary to what we actually preach at the church. We're still going to do it anyway. How many of us waited until marriage or the wedding day before having sex with our girlfriends? Raise up your hand. Only very few people did that. Very few people did that. How many? How many of us watching me right now, you go to church and you pay tithe, your correct tithe? How many? Very few people. So we are still humans. The tendency is there for us to fall. Tendency is there for us to learn. And learning process is actually going to be through errors, mistakes, and stuff that we're falling into. That's how we learn. And nobody should crucify anybody for doing whatever they're doing because we're learning. It's part of how we learn. We grow. As we fall, we get up and we keep moving. Before we get up, we keep moving. So you as a man supposed to understand this fact. The wife in the house, you can't pick a side piece over your wife. The side piece must understand that you are married and your loyalty, number one loyalty goes to your wife. Whenever your wife is in the picture, she doesn't have the right to be angry. She doesn't have the right to nag. She doesn't have the right. Okay? No. You need to let that person know. I'm telling you. Unless you already plan to have two wives. If you plan to have two wives, then it will be good for you to go to the house and sit your wife down and say, Mommy Funke, kì í dé bá ní ayẹ̀rí o. Nǹkan ẹni èsì ìdí méjì kí ló bíyàn. Ó dé bólúgbọ́n o, olúgbọ́n mú mọ́ra o. Ó dé bá rẹ̀sà, rẹ̀sà gbéjẹ o. Ó dé bọ́rọ̀ gun ilé àga, òun náà fi tiẹ̀ ṣoṣo wọn fi kunra ni o. Ó ti gbàyàwó o, ó sì ti lóyún. It's a simple thing. Very, very simple. It is very, very simple. Just go home, just sit down, just talk about it. And then you now say, this is what I plan. And then we will realize that it's no longer a side chick relationship anymore. It's now a second wife. Then the second wife will now have the right to get angry. A second wife will have the right to nag. A second wife will have the right to be jealous of the first wife. Because now it's no longer a side chick relationship. Now it's a wife. But if it's a side chick relationship, it's a different ballgame. You can't do it like that. And the side chick must not, cannot be angry, cannot be jealous. Everybody must know their place. This is my place. This is our place. And then we'll all just enjoy life. You know? So this young man here, he got married, newly. Got married newly. And the wedding was great, was fantastic wedding. And these days I see that a lot of young ladies they always want to have a big wedding with 700 to 1,000 people, at the wedding. And they'll end up spending over $100,000. They'll spend $100,000 for weddings. If you ask me, I won't do wedding. Sorry, I won't. I will carry that my $100,000. I'll go and invest it, and then our first wedding anniversary, you will see how much money will be in our account by then. So by then, people will eat jollof rice. People will dance to the music, and they go. And by the time you sit down, you start calculating how much you wasted. You'll not believe it. I won't do that kind of wedding. I will do a wedding of 50 people. I will invite 50 people to my wedding, and that's it. I'll save my money. I'm not going to do that kind of wedding of 500 or 1,000 guys. For what? What for? The marriage you don't even know probably is going to hold water. We have seen it happen many times that people get married in January and they got divorced in March. And after wasting 100,000 or 200,000, and then some of them are still going through abusive relationship and all that stuff, and they don't even have money to do nothing. I'm not going to do that. I will not. I don't celebrate birthdays too. I don't do birthdays. I don't do birthdays. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Wish me happy birthday, give me money. I will take it. Or for you to now say, okay, I'm doing birthday, Pastor Shola is now wearing Ofi and now changing 2 times. And you are busy drinking all my NSC and eating my jollof rice. And I'm looking at everybody like this. I'll be pissed off as hell. I don't do birthday. I don't do nothing. That money, I will use it to do something good for myself. It's me. I don't care if you want to eat jollof rice. If you're hungry, go cook jollof rice for yourself in your house. Go cook jollof rice for yourself in your house. Don't come to me on my birthday. Just wish me happy birthday. Don't. I'm telling you, don't do birthday. Don't do birthday. Which birthday? So they got married and stuff. Spent a lot of money, and the woman got pregnant. Everything was fine. She didn't know the man was cheating. She didn't know at all. She never suspected it. The whole thing was going on fantastically and beautifully. And yep, yep, car. I'm not doing birthday, sorry. You can't drop my jollof rice. So she didn't suspect that anything was going on. She got pregnant, 9 months passed like 2 days. And then she entered into labor and they rushed out straight to the hospital. And she was inside of the labor room when her husband's phone rang. And I don't know, probably you've come across some side chicks. They command you like they're commanding their boy. Hello, the méjì say hello. Ó ti gbàgbé bó yẹ kó wá síbí ilé mi. Hello, mi ò gbàgbé. Ìyàwó mi Yaomi, my wife is in the labor room. What are you talking about? You're supposed to come over here. We already promised that we're going to be going to take pictures. And I already scheduled it. So what do you mean you Baba me so nonsense, so don't talk nonsense here. Oh. And you just start coming now, 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 now. Okay? You know what they did? You guys should guess what they did. You see, if you see somebody with salt and water in the brain, you will know exactly what they will do. And you will know that this one is salt and water in his head. This one is not knowledgeable, not brilliant at all. This one is a baby. This one is stupid here. I really don't see any side chick who is in the right state of mind that you will tell that your wife is in labor room that will not say, oh, the meji mawamo. Mawamo. Just go sit there. And if you see any side chick that is not telling you, come now, 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 like that one, that's when you will know that this one is a devil. It's a stupid, stupid person. Has salt and water inside his head. It's a stupid person. It's only a stupid side chick that will actually be angry because now you as a man, you're supposed to stay and do your responsibility with your wife. It's only a stupid side chick that will be threatening you that I'll come and press the bell of your house. It's only a stupid side chick that will say, I'll call your wife now and report you. It's only a stupid side chick that will say, I'll go to Gist Lover and report you. This is a stupid, stupid side chick. Stupid side chick. That'll do that. They always don't want to know their roles, that this is my space here. I'll stay in my space. This guy is busy with something that he must to commit to. I need to encourage him to commit to what he must to commit to. You know? So he left. He left his wife. He left his wife. He left his wife. He left his wife at the hospital, inside of the labor room. Then he forgot his phone on the stool. Then he forgot his phone on the stool. Forgot his phone on the stool. Then he left. He left without telling the wife where he was going. But he left. But he left his phone. He forgot his phone. The pressure of the side chick. The pressure of the side chick is kind of like too much. He had to leave his. He actually forgot his phone because he knew for a phone. Ìdúró sí ìbẹ̀rù sí fẹ́ni tó gbódó mi. Ló gbódó mi. Ìdúró sí ìbẹ̀rù sí fẹ́ni tó gbódó mi. Telling you. As some women you don't want to pick as a side chick. And I'm just men, I need you guys to understand. Surely, when they want to beg for Gary, that's when they're actually going to be gentle. Once you offend them, parent, they will actually follow you to where your mama has never taken you to. And they will want to destroy your life totally. Destroy your life totally. Somebody said maybe it was remote control. No, it's just stupid. No, be juju. It's not juju. It's just stupid. Very stupid person. That's not juju at all. That's stupid people. If you say that one is juju, have you not heard about men that will not come home for 3-4 days? Haven't you heard about those men that will just go 3-4 days, they won't come to their own home? And they will come home like a champion when they're coming. You know? Have you not seen men beat up their wife because of side chick? Haven't you seen that? That's happened. And that side chick supposed to say, you beat your wife like this because of me. You know, don't come to my house again. No. Because of their stupid mindset, they will be happy. Those stupid people, they will be happy. They will be happy. They will not be telling their friend, oh my God, he beat up his wife because of me. Can't you see he loves me? You're dumb. Very dumb person. Once you start thinking like that, you're dumb. You don't understand that person tí wọ́n fi yan ìyálé, ó wà lájà fún ìyàwó. You will suddenly get another side chick that is better than you. And that's the same way he'll beat you when he's about to leave. You're not smart at all. Just sit down there. They do stupid nyama nyama with you. Some of you will say, but Dr. Shola, I get lonely too. Of course, you get lonely. That's the office of a side chick. The office of a side chick is get lonely. If you know that you are not called to be a side chick, you get lonely, then don't enter into side chick relationship, because you have to respect boundaries. You have to respect boundaries. You cannot stop him when he's working with his wife. You can't stop him when he's supposed to be responsible to his wife. You cannot stop him. You need to just swallow that saliva and go watch TV. Go watch TV, or maybe you go to the mall. That's it. That's it. And some of those side chick will do it to the extent that they will see the wife of the man, they won't greet him. They won't greet her. They will not. They will not greet her. And I kind of like start thinking in my head, what's this nonsense about? What's this stupid stuff about? What is already Edorogun? You will now become rival or what? Have you forgotten that space where you're supposed to be? Do you want to destroy the guy, or you're trying to help him? And this is actually a pointer to men that once you see that person do this, which means you are in trouble. In a big one, is you are in a big trouble. In big trouble. And you know what we always end it? I didn't come to you, you came to me. Once the side chick is saying, I didn't come to you, you came to me, you are the one that asked me out. Yeah, but I told you I was married, but you know that? I don't know, I listen to some stories and I look at some women and I kind of like turn my head like, these ones are not well trained. Not well trained at all. They are not well trained at all. If you know that you are a polygamist by nature, then go and find a man who is willing to marry 2 wives or 3 wives, or maybe you go and marry a senator or marry a local government chairman who is ready to marry 2 wives. If this guy offer that, okay, let's be in a relationship, just be enjoying each other, then you need to understand and then respect the boundary. If you don't want to respect the boundary, then you are actually writing a letter to problem. It's a problem that is going to come. The wife is going to find out one day. And by the time she finds out, okay, you would think you're going to have the man to yourself. You only have him to yourself for a few weeks. After a few weeks, he's going to leave and go. You can never find a man that will want to leave his wife for you. No, I'm just being truthful here. I don't want to offend you. Just being truthful. You can never in this world find a man that will say, I'm leaving my wife for anybody. You can find that man. No matter how stupid it may be. The wife may kick him out. The wife may kick him out. But he will only stay with you for a few weeks, and that's it. And that's it. If you're lying to yourself, just stop lying don't stop building castle in the air. Once you're building castle in the air, you're fooling yourself. It's going to end up in disaster. You can't have that guy. You can't have him. If you guys are kicking in right now, just enjoy the moment that you're available, that is available to you. Enjoy that moment. All right. And if you feel you're super lonely, sit down, discuss it, and say, what could we do about this stuff? Okay. I know my place. I know you're married. I know you're responsible. I know you're doing your stuff. I'm not here to damage you. I'm not here to destroy your relationship, but this is what I'm doing. It's gonna end up in Wahala. So he quickly left the hospital and ran away to the side chick. And the wife was looking for him because they must buy some few things. Started calling him. And as the wife was calling, the phone was ringing next to her. So she took the phone. Where is this guy? And as she was checking, started seeing messages coming in. Are you not coming? Where are you? I've been calling you. Didn't pick up the phone. This. You know what I'm saying? So the wife checked the messages. Started reading everything from the beginning. She read the whole thing, but she didn't respond. To respond. I don't read yet. Didn't respond at all. She left him alone. Some of you women will respond. I've seen women when they pick up their husband's phone and the girlfriend respond, messaging and I respond. We're in here, you're stupid. Why will you call my husband? Get out of here. The woman didn't respond. She kept the phone on the table. The guy disappeared. And when it was time, they were looking for someone to help the lady. She doesn't have a brother, sister, friend, nobody available to her. So she herself now made up her mind. She now called her ex-boyfriend. She called her ex-boyfriend, and the ex-boyfriend was actually available to go and purchase few things for her for the hospital. And when he got there, all right, he stayed. He was even the one that went into the labor room holding the hands of that lady as she was giving birth. She was there through the whole process. The hospital people were sending him to go and do this, he would go. Send him to do and do that, he will go. He was running all around the place, trying to make sure this woman didn't die. And the whole thing went well. Hours after the baby was delivered, the man quickly ran, got food for the lady. The lady was eating when the husband arrived. And the husband arrived and quickly got out his phone and asked, who is this guy and what is he doing doing here? And that was where the problem started. And the husband was ready to box the other guy, and the other guy was calm. I am not dating your wife. Your wife called me, she needed help, and I made myself available. And the guy won't listen. So he started rushing the guy. So the hospital called 911. And 911 came. And guess who they actually kicked out? They kicked the husband out. They kicked the husband out. We listen, we don't judge. Pam? They kicked the husband out. Okay? He got pissed off. And the mother of the baby stayed at the hospital until she was discharged. And when she got discharged, she didn't tell her mom and her dad yet, but the mom and dad called her and said, your husband called us. What happened? And the woman said, oh, he called you? Say, yeah. I said, he's not the owner of the baby. The baby doesn't belong to him. Please tell him next time he calls you. So that was how the guy was told, and the whole house went upside down, and a family meeting was called on Zoom between the wife's family and the husband's family. And the man told his own family that uh, the baby is not his own. His wife is cheating. His wife is having an extramarital affair. His wife got pregnant for boyfriend, brought it home to him. Da 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 da. This stuff. The woman opened up and explained how the whole thing went down to the father and the mother of her husband. And he said to them, if you go and do DNA test, this baby belongs to my husband 100%. But he wasn't there when the baby was born. He left and went to a side chick's house to take picture, ordinary picture that could wait until I am done. So the family started begging, please forgive him, please do this, please do that. But ọmọ yẹn ti rìn òwò ọjà, aṣọ ò bọ́ ọmọ yẹn mọ́. Ọmọ yẹn ó ti rìn òwò ọjà, aṣọ ò bọ́ ọmọ yẹn mọ́. Some people, it's just only one tiny little thing like this you would do, and that will break the camel's back. Some people would take that one and rub it on their body, but some people cannot. And the woman said, if you did this wickedness, which means you can do something more terrible than this. Something more terrible than this that you will do. This may look small to you, but it's not small to me. This is a big red flag. I really don't know who you are. I don't know what you'll do. This small thing that you think is small is big for me. I was in serious pain, shouting and crying, all for me to read a text message of how you have been sleeping around. And then you left me in that pain. You couldn't even offer to stay for 2 hours before you even go. That this is the end of the journey between myself and you. Are we supposed to fault that woman? Are we supposed to say she has done wrong? Possible for us to say ọmọ kékeré ló ń ṣe bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Àgbàlagbà ló ń ṣe ìyàwó ẹ̀. So, what do we do? Oh, what? Are we supposed to beg such a woman and say, take him back? By now, he has gone back to school to learn. But if you listen to the woman and you see the kind of agony she's putting into describing this thing, you yourself will advise the woman not to, not to allow the man to come back. How old is this marriage? This marriage is just only 2 years old. 2 years old marriage. And the mother of the groom is still not helping situation. And the mother of the groom is now saying, bóyá ó ti mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣọmọ àwọn ló ṣe fẹ́ sá lọ. Bóyá tòótọ́ ló ṣàṣemáṣe tó wá fẹ́ fi lè ṣe cover. The woman said, go and do DNA test. Do DNA test. And come back and tell me if truly this is not your child or yours. You know? That's what it is. And this is what I've been saying. I've been saying this. Getting married is not a joke. Don't just find somebody and because of wedding, rush into marriage. Let marriage stay there. Let wedding, let it stay. Let marriage just stay there. Until you find any coin. Until you find someone that will respect you the way you want to be respected, someone that will cherish you. I'm telling you. Having a side chick or not having a side chick, it all depends on the mind of that man. How is he going to cope? How will he be able to handle both at the same time? But my dear, if you don't have the mind for it, don't do it. If you don't have understanding about this stuff, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Right now, this guy is going to be thinking about child support because he must make it happen. Must make it happen. or broken relationship, broken marriage in 2 years. That's a bad record on both sides. Even though the woman may have a story, but it's still a bad record for both. 2 years. And this is happening. I'm telling you guys. What is the essence of I want to get married, I want to get married? That you are not grown and you cannot understand when to do something and when not to do it. And you can't understand how to give definition to relationships. You don't know how to. You don't know. And I see that the social media is messing things up big time. All they show you is body, body, body. And I've said it, it's not body, it's the mind. The body is important. I know. But you're supposed to go for someone with a very solid combination of both. The mind is the beautiful thing we are talking about. Once you have a balanced mind, that's a beautiful mind. And the beautiful mind will radiate to the outside. Huh. I don't know how to say this. It's not about handsomeness. It's not about six packs. It's about the mind. You want to have peace all through your life. Don't marry body. Marry the mind. Marry the mind. And that's it. Àtùpà pálọ̀. Nípa àmúná ẹ̀ lọ lọ́jọ́ kan. You see that pretty girl with big breasts, big bum, will insult you one day. You will never see her to be beautiful again. That beauty will fade and disappear like that. Just one time. Let it happen one time. You will be shocked. That is going to amount to nothing. Mindset. Someone that is well trained with good home training. Ń ṣàwọn ọmọ tí ò lè èpo lójú. Bọ́dì ni wọ́n fi ń mú yín mọ́lẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan kan nínú brain wọn. They don't understand respect. They are always oníjàgídíjàgan. Wọ́n fẹ́ jà. Anytime you see them, wọ́n fẹ́ jà ní. Ṣé èèyàn gidi ló ń lọ ṣe blogger tó máa ń búyàn ń bẹ̀ ni? Ṣé kò yẹ kó máa wò pé ẹjọ́ ẹlẹ́jọ́ tí ó kàn ẹ́ náà gbé wá síbi tó wá ń búyàn bẹ́lẹ̀? You know them. Mindset. Ẹni bí ahun sórí tó bá ti rí girlfriend yẹ àbí boyfriend yẹ tó ń follow àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń jà lórí social media yẹn tó náà lọ ń kọ message síbẹ̀ tó ń sọ yes ẹ bú dáadáa lọ divorce ẹ má marry ẹ o anybody tó bá ti lọ síbi tó ti máa ń jà lórí àwọn blogger tó máa ti ń jà yẹn tó bá ti rí ìyàwó ẹ tó bá ti pé my wife to be wá rí ń bẹ̀ tó náà lọ sọ yes ìgbìlódé tó náà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yà á lọ ra sọ fún pé hello ìṣe mọ́ inú máìndì ẹ̀ bóun náà ṣe dà nìyẹn kò rí nǹkan tó wrong inú kinní yẹn and she's doing that same thing because that's what is in his mind. Kò tó wà nú ẹ nìyẹn. If you see tó bá ti rí if you just be watching your husband tó ti ń lọ sí ibi tán ti máa ń connect married pẹ̀lú single yẹn lórí tó bá ti lọ síbẹ̀ tó bá ti rí mbẹ̀ if you see him there má jẹ́ tán ẹ jẹ́ àṣírí ayé mò ń sọ fún ẹ yìí I am opening up the secret of life to you. If you see him there go and tell him ibi tí Ọlọ́run ràn wá lọ́wọ́ dé rèé. This is where God helped us to get to. I am no longer interested. I'm not interested. There are so many simple things that you know in That is actually, we expose and show you the nature of a person. Nature of a person, you will know. You will know. Go and see where they are, what videos they are watching. Go and look at their comments. Ohun tó bá wà nú ẹni lọ tí ń pààyàn mọ́. It is what inside your heart that when you get drunk, you'll be saying. That's what you'll be saying. If you see your girlfriend that you're about to get married to, oh yeah, she's putting sultana in the trunk, but she attends Winners Chapel, she attends Redeem, but there is a sultana in the trunk of the car. To Danu, run. Àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ kiri nìyẹn. That one, they do all manners of rituals here and there. This one is not working, I go to that one. This one is not going, I go to that one. Oh, there are so many of them. Once you check the trunk of the car and you see sultana there, they will still hate me for this thing I'm saying. They will hate me. They will hate me. They're gonna hate me for this thing I'm saying. My mouth is too open. I say all the things. I'm not supposed. They will still hate me for this anyway. But we must just say these things just to help people. You have to say. If you see the wife you want to get married, that every time you call her, she'll say, I'm at the church. I'm at the church. Monday, she's at the church. Tuesday, she's at the church. Wednesday, she's at the church. To Danu. Don't marry this person. She doesn't know God. She doesn't know God. She doesn't know God. Now, pastor, she know. To Danu, run. Take off and run. Never. Má ṣe láíláí. Má gbéná wojú ẹ̀. Àgbéjùlẹ̀ náà gbégi léra. Tó bá ti gbé báyìí kó jùlẹ̀ ni kó tú dànù. Èèrà wà ń bẹ̀. Once you carry that wood, just run. Because there is ant. It's ant. It's ant. All over. I'll tell you. I'm telling you. If you want to marry a guy, and the guy you want to get married to, ó ń fi obìnrin tó lé ni, ó ń fi obìnrin ṣọ̀ṣọ̀. He's going dating this one, dating that one, dating this one. And you, because that salt and water dey your head, you think you are befriending a well-popular guy. Continue. You're marrying a popular jingle. You think it's a popular jingle. That's going to be a breaker of your destiny. You'll destroy your destiny. Those ones don't care. You cry from morning till night. No concern them. They're just going to be doing their own. They're doing their own. They're doing their own. And you're happy. I'm the only one he picked out of all the girls. He picked me out of all the girls. Wait on. You can do anniversary for that one too. We do anniversary for that one also. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And it's going to come. And by the time it comes, you will be the one to, you go feel it. You go running there. You go feel it. You go. You will see. You're celebrating. Keep on celebrating. Okay? Keep on celebrating. You will see what happens. You see, when you are reporting a boy, you are dating somebody, and you are reporting him to his mommy, and the mommy is saying, let him enjoy his life. Oh, kilo de gone. What is the problem? Leave my son alone. Let my son enjoy his life. Oh, let my son. Lọ tún àdúrà ẹ̀ gbà. Go back and repeat that prayer you prayed before. Àdúrà yẹn ò gbà. Ọkọ burúkú ṣe é fẹ́. Àna burúkú ni ò dá kéèyàn ní. You can marry a bad man, but once you marry into a bad family, you are dead. If his mother will not see anything wrong in his character and his behavior, and his mother is backing him all the time, always supporting him all the time, throughout your friendship time, and you notice that, take off. Take off. You take off. Don't go there. Don't go there. This last week, I've been able to prove it. That it is not every fine boy you see that is brilliant. Oh. I saw one fine boy, very fine. I was looking at him inside my Zoom. This boy is very fine and stuff. By the time this boy opened his mouth to talk to me, I started checking myself. Money problem. Am I the one with the problem, or is this what I'm hearing from the mouth of this guy? That guy is not a husband material at all. If anybody should marry that guy, you just marry him because he's handsome. He will destroy your life totally. Totally. Unless you don't have life before. Maybe you're a lifeless person, destinyless person. You will fit that one. You fit that one. Nothing in his brain. Nothing. Nothing pointing towards marriage. Nothing pointing towards marriage in his brain. No. He's a boyfriend, girlfriend material. He will be a very good boyfriend. And you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, to them is temporary. Once they see another one, they leave this one, they go. They leave this one, they go. Let me leave you guys alone. I have a session that I have to go and do. Timiladi, how are you? You know? I'm telling you. Be careful. You know, when you guys over there are saying, don't speak Yoruba, don't speak Yoruba, there are some words or there are some statements that I cannot say in English. I will say the Yoruba and I will now say the English version of it. Oh yeah, I'll say the English version of it. But there are some things that you cannot express in English. It won't be sweet. It won't be sweet. No matter how you do it, it won't be sweet. So pardon me. I will speak some Yorubas here and then I will interpret them in English. Maybe I should go and learn Igbo so I can speak Igbo a little bit into it too. Odima, Chineke. I will speak a little Igbo too into it so you understand. But I don't know Igbo. I don't know Igbo. So you see, the issue here is that many of you guys, you are living your life based on social media standard. The social media standard. You are writing letter to death. Wow. You're writing letter to death. Because you see, all the thing you see on social media. We plan them to do them. Idan. You know what Idan means? You will see the video of a lady just waking up on the bed. Like as if to say the camera was just standing there while she was sleeping. That's what you would think, right? Some of you are so dumb that you would think that somebody that's just waking up and doing like this. The camera was just standing there, or maybe God recorded it. And then the person stood up and went to the bathroom. And you could see the head alone when she's taking shower. You're not seeing the bum bum. Oh, yeah. Like the heaven, King of Kings, just put camera on the head. And then you see her putting cream. And then she suddenly was throwing her clothes, clothes like this. I told my wife, I said, why don't you just throw your own clothes like this and jump on it and see if it will come on your body? You think they're just throwing their clothes like this and then they jump on it? They jump on the clothes and the clothes just enter their body like that. You think that's the way it is? Why you'll be throwing, right? You'll be throwing clothes. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. All right? So the issue is that we plan those things. And when you see them, you think, and then you don't see, some of these ladies, when they go on vacation, their husband will take off their shirt to see the nice big chest, six-pack, everything. There they said they wear all this bikini or the swimming trunk and they be turning like this. You see the bum and everything looking all fine and all that stuff. It is advertisement. You don't understand that these content creators were paid to create these things because Instagram don't have content they're creating. They're depending on those guys. And they know you guys will come and watch it. And inside of your head, you start dreaming, I wish it's me. I wish it's me. I wish it's me. It's not you. It can never be you. Leave it alone. All right? Look to your side. That guy that is there, he has been there for a long time. Whenever you need him, you call him, he's there. Whenever you want to talk, that's the guy you talk to. All right? And that guy is the guy that will treat you right. He has been there for 5 years, or even you guys grew up together. But instead of you looking at your side, you're looking at the social media, one six-pack guy that is tall. Is that Cancun? He's lies. Do you know how many people go and record video in other people's homes and they'll be coming from the stairs and come down, and then they start dancing? And they say, I wish it's me, I wish it's me. It's not you. It can't be you. Go and talk to yourself. Tell yourself, let me sit down here and just continue to enjoy my prosperity that I have. Well, the Lord will bless you guys. Hallelujah, somebody. I got to go. I have a session that I have to take right now. I have a session I'm taking. I don't want to kill you guys with billing. Do not be deceived. And you're bearing makeup the baye makeup none. You don't look like that. Oh, fine, tell it. Makeup, love your hands, makeup. I told them today, I said, all of this makeup, we can't even recognize you guys when we see you guys in the morning. We can't recognize you when we see you in the morning. They will paint your face, paint everything. They will turn a 300-pound woman to 180 pounds. If I were right, they run is deceit in Bugbe. That's that's lie in Bugbe. What are you talking? Wọ́n máa fi application reduce the weight ara wọn. Wọ́n máa tínrín nínú video. Wọ́n máa tínrín nínú picture. A máa wá rí wọn ní mọ̀mọ́ sẹ́yìn rí. Àwa náà rí. Ó yàtọ̀ sí picture yìí ẹ tínrín. Ẹ ṣe wá tóbi tó yìí. Picture ló sòjòrò. Àwa náà mọ̀ wọ́n ló sòjòrò. Ṣé life yín gan rí wáìsì? Ó tàn yín. Mi ò wá interested. I'm not interested. I'm interested in the picture. The picture, I'm interested in that one. If you see anybody that looks like that, tell me, madam. You be gone. Why can't you just be happy with yourself and just like yourself the way you are? Be proud of who you are and then carry yourself good and respect yourself and be happy about everything that you see. And that's, you see that boldness, that self-love is what people are looking for. They are not looking for your body. Either you are Terry or you are Toby. They are not looking for you, that. They are not looking for that. What they are looking for someone that is actually truthful to themselves. Somebody who loves themselves. Somebody who doesn't care how, you are not you're not making another person a standard about your life. No, look at yourself in the mirror and say, no, you know what, Shola, you are the most handsome boy in the whole wide world. All right? Somebody else may not see it, but you gotta see it. You need to see it. Wọ́n á tínrín inú píṣọ̀ wọ́n á tóbi gbàǹgbà tá a bá rí wọn pé hello kí ló dé ẹ má dá wa lórí irú bí kẹ píṣọ̀ ṣe sẹ́ndì ẹ tínrín inú ẹ̀ náà I was showing my friends pé look at the baby tí fẹ́ lọ bá rèé o this is the shocker of my life you're shocking me here ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹ̀ in case tẹ bá rí girl tó bá rí bí ẹ tó wà píṣọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ a máa pọ̀ sí yín time yẹn you know. And then, do you want to blame those boys? No, I'm not blaming those boys. Those boys, you're messing with their brains. You're messing with their brains. Be proud of who you are, what you look like. Carry yourself with dignity and with honor, with a lot of respect. This is me. I'm a plus-size woman, and I love it like that. I eat a lot. I eat 4 times in a day. I eat pounded yam in the morning, pounded yam at night, pounded yam in the afternoon, and I eat eba just to give a support. All right? If you don't like that, you're missing. We're not jobo. Then you shake your body to the guy. The guy will say, this is what I want. You know, they will see the confidence. It's just out of the roof. The self, what do you call it? The self-esteem is just out of the roof. That's what people want. That's what they're going for. Don't change yourself because you want to get married and start lying inside picture. Rather, down here. Real life. If you lie inside picture, are we not going to see you live? Are you going to? Or is there any kind of application that can do live too? Is there any application that can do live also? We will see you. If you chat on social media, chat on dating sites and stuff, one day will be one day you guys are going to meet. One day you guys are going to meet. And when you meet, you just wasted 3 months of your life chatting with the guy, all in the name of actually deceiving him. You just wasted all stuff. He's going to fall in love with picture. He will fall in love with your video that you edited. And by the time he will see you live, he's still going to go. And then you say, I can't find the husband. You can't find the husband because you are showing us a different person. Not you. That's not you. Show us yourself. Let's see you. God bless you, everybody. Have a beautiful day. And just learn from this. Learn from it. Okay? Learn from it. God bless you. Bye.